So today, we have a box. Some of you might be able to read. This is the Alpha Investments 6.9 year anniversary kit. Cryptic, I swear to God. Alright, you know what? We're going to have to wait for the water breaks. I'm going to have to... I don't actually have water with me. The jug's not full. I didn't plan to do water redeems. We'll have to do that another... I'll do it at the end of the stream. I'll go get a bottle of water or something. So, this box is an interesting box. It's not mine. Got nothing on the back. And it was very expensive. The individual that bought this paid far too much money for it. Far more money. Far more than I would have spent on a box like this. And in it, there's a few things. There's going to be some dice. There's going to be some pins. There's going to be some cards. I don't know if you're a TCG enjoyer. I'm not too much of a TCG enjoyer. I'm lying. I like cards. Not as much of an enjoyer as he is, though. And these are sealed in such a way that they have... Let's see if we can get a shot of it. They have some tape. A little bit of tape. And when you peel that tape, it's going to leave a marking on it that says void. So I feel like I have ghost hands. This camera is not the highest quality, and my lighting is obviously poo-poo stinky. But we're going to make do with what we got. Alright. Let's go ahead and hop in. I might as well, right? And as we get to opening it, we're going to go ahead and talk about what's in it. There's 3 games represented here. Magic the Gathering, which is the stream we're titled under. Flesh and Blood, and MetaZoo is the first one. Once we get this one off, there's pretty much no going back. But getting the first bit of tape off is the pain. There we go. Magic the Gathering, Flesh and Blood, and MetaZoo. Only 2 of those games I have played. And there's the Void. I think it's really cool the way it leaves that little void text. Good. Put our little trash right here. And then among those, you have 3 slots. You have a few layers, too. But one of the main things will be... Boofed the tape? Indeed, I've boofed the tape. We have a few games. Let's see. There's going to be a way to open this right. We'll do it from there. That'll work. Yeah. There you go. Now you gotta get a shot. I can't believe Kuma has hands. My immersion is broken. Indeed. Oh, we're at the bottom, so be careful. There we go. Alright. Now we can bring it back down. So before we open it, we'll talk about some of the things you can get. You're guaranteed some pins. On those pins, you get 69 on your serial number. You're going to get a product redeem, essentially, from Mr. Rudy himself. There's some beta altered cards from Magic. Glow Boy, indeed. I have glowing pale hands, like I'm some kind of demon. No mechanics gloves? I don't have any mechanics gloves. No, I don't have any gloves at all. I do have a hoodie, though, to cover up my horrifically burned arms that I don't want you to see. No one gets to see those. And there's 3 layers, right? 3 layers. Top layer, middle layer, and then special bottom layer. The top layer is what we're going to go into right now. Alright. You get a little poster, a little plastic thing that says, "Be greedy when others are fearful." That's pretty good advice. Now, gold is an interesting color. I've seen 2 colors. I've seen... I believe it's silver and gold. I think the silver one is more rare, so I'm not sure where we stand here. Our pin fell out. Good to go. And these are the kind of pins you get. You know, they're huge. They're really big. They're these big, brass, anodized little art pins. They're really cool. And a lot of them represent over the years, Rudy's thing. What Rudy's done throughout his career on YouTube, I guess. This is his bookshelf where he did a lot of his talks, and as you can see, 2,100 out of 3,000. It's not a winner. Not a big one. Remember, we're going for 69s. How do we get this back in? I believe he spent the better part of a year getting this product ready. So we're going to spend a few minutes enjoying it. Got my little knife here. I've seen people open this, and this hat right here, the little poker night hat, whatever you want to call this, little visor, very hard to get out. What do we get? We have 1524. Not a 69. That Christmas mat? Oh, yeah, this is the Christmas mat. It's a flesh and blood mat I gave out during the holidays. It's very good. It was a very nice mat. We're going to go with the floppy taco. 476 out of 3,000. Let's bring that a little bit closer so you can see it. 476 out of 3,000. Not what we're shooting for. So I don't know how many 6.9s there are. I'm sure there's a way to like tell how many there are, you know, based on the number that have been made. 1,700. This is the greed monster, the greed pig. Looks like the Angry Birds pigs. The pins are honestly very well made. I think they're very, very nice looking. And here's the one that I think a lot of people have enjoyed the most. You can't get these out with your fingers; it's impossible. All right, 1428 we have on this one. This is the, the Alpha Investments pin. It's got the logo of this. And on the inside of the box, you would see, actually, let's move the box a little bit so you can't see. It says, "Stay the course, produced by Alpha Investments and designed by Lexidius Art." Who that is, I don't know. We're on to our last pin. The 2020 dumpster fire. Obviously, if any of you have paid attention through 2020, you'd know that it was, in fact, a dumpster fire. And 2,835. That's the last one we got. No 69s. That's fine. You don't need to hit a 69 to really get your fun out of the product. Because I think this is more of a product than anything. So now, I think we just pull this up. We do. We get into the fun stuff. This is what we're going to be our bread and butter. We'll set this right here. Set that right there. You get a dice. You get a big chonker of a fucking dice. This is about the size of a golf ball for scale. It's a very large dice. And you use this. If you play Flesh and Blood, you'll use this in your games. You get a blue one and you get a red one. I know these are really hard to find, apparently. And these are 6.9. Not 6, but 6.9. Very nice. And let's see what we're going to get. We'll start with the MetaZoo slot, because MetaZoo is not a game I'm familiar with. And let's see, what do we get? We got the Rudy's Nice Metal card. Take a gander. See if we can get a focus on that. The original owner of this page helped celebrate the 6.9-year anniversary of Alpha Investments. Benefits include not being a Timmy. I'm sorry, Rudy. I'm, in fact, a Timmy. We're going to leave that sealed. We're going to go with Flesh and Blood. Flesh and Blood's an interesting slot. I don't know if we're going to get anything too wonderful with it, but I've been told that you can get quite some interesting things. And Flesh and Blood is a game I play. Oh, this is a redemption card. Okay. So with the redemption card, you're getting something. You're getting something very specific. You mail this signed card plus this paper to Rudy's Magic Emporium down in San Jose Boulevard in Jacksonville, Florida. Include clearly written return address. And this expires 2024, pretty far in the future. I know he said that depending on how long it is or what the product is, he'd be willing to do it. So let's see what we got. One case of Tales of Aria Unlimited. That's not bad. That's a whole case of cardboard right there. And you get the nice little sticker, and it's signed and everything, It's cool. We might just take him up on that offer. And in the Magic slot, it looks to be underwhelming with a pack of Kaldheim Collector Boosters. That is a little bit disappointing, but we're going to crack this one open. Because that was what he wanted. Anyone that got one of these, he really wanted them to be opened up on stream or on YouTube, however. And Kaldheim packs, I don't remember. It's a very shiny treasure token. Is it a reverse token? It is. Tyvar Keel. I didn't play any Kaldheim, so I don't know what we're going to be able to get out of here. I don't know if there's any good hits. Probably not. This is a collector booster, so I believe these were printed into Oblivion. We got a golden pick. I like the art for the golden pick. It's a little bit hard to tell, but it looks very, very nice. Bind the Monster. Glacial Floodplains. It's a snow land, but it's a plains and an island, so you can search for that if you want to. You know, if you're cracking it for a fetch, and then a very nice snow-covered island. And here's where I believe our good cards are. Yep. Set that right there. Now, whether or not these cards are going to be any good, that is a mystery. We have a Surfland Elementalist. The World Tree. This is the, I believe this is like the funny haha border kind of deal. Oh, there's no, oh, this is just the World Tree land. Okay. There's an enchantment that's kind of the same thing. It's like a frost bridge, and it's pretty good. Showdown of the Scalds. Exile the top cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. I don't play physical magic much anymore, so these cards are not very useful. But that is fine. I hope my buddy enjoys these. Ooh, I don't know if we're getting anything good. I think we might have gotten stinkied on in the pack here. The Bearer of Secrets. Ooh, no. No, we did get stinkied on. An uncommon kind of special art card. And last one, Blood on the Snow, yep. With anything Rudy makes, you have a risk of going to Hosetown. And boy, that pack was Hosetown. Everything else, though, pretty solid, you know. A case of, how's it going, Choppy? What's up? We're opening a fun box here. We're almost done, actually. We're really close. This is a very short stream today. That's a good thing you made it. Last layer. Ooh. Last layer is big. It's actually kind of pissing hot as far as the last layer goes. We got a lot. We'll look at these first. These are your little rubber bits for your pins. I wouldn't recommend using these long term. I would swap these out for the metal ones, the little brass fitting ones, because they'll fit the pins. These are good just to put on a board or something. We're going to start with a magic pack first. We have a pack of Midnight Hunt Draft Booster. So if there was ever a bad pack to get, it's probably the Midnight Hunt Draft Booster. So let's go ahead and crack it open. You have to go to school now? Just want to say hi, not in a weird way, but love you. Hey man, always appreciated. Always appreciated. Midnight Hunt is a set I have no exposure to. Let's see how close we can get. There we go. Shipwreck Sifters, Locked in the Cemetery, Cathar Commando, Burn the Accord, Bait Hook Angler. There's our uncommon slot. You have a good day at school, man. Enjoy it. Now, uncommons, not too big a deal. You get 3 of them. That one looks kind of cool. The Death Bonnet Sprout, kind of like that. And here's our rare slot. Just a regular rare, Croaking counterpart. No clue if this has any value. It is a cardboard. And with Midnight Hunt, you get a really cool looking land. I believe this is the one with the texture on it. This does not have the texture. Oh well. Human token and a little token card in the back for you to draw on. This, I think, is going to be the big one. Secret Layer Drop Series. The Tokyo Lands. Oh, wow. This actually isn't bad. Tokyo Lands are actually pretty valuable, I think. Traditional Foil Edition. We're going to... Might as well crack it open, right? Let's see. The tape's a bit wonky. I don't think this is Rudy's tape. I think this is Wizard's tape. Yep, that's Wizard's tape right there. Because it sucks. You know what? They have a nice cardboard line straight down the runway we can hit. We're gonna go there. Yep. You know, I wasn't expecting this much. There we go, that'll work. In the last layer. I definitely got a juiced up last layer, a lot more than I expected. So you get a little thank you for being part of Secret Layer. I was never a part of Secret Layer, so I don't know. But here, you you get a pack of, see if you can tell, they're etched foil. These are etched foil lands. So we're going to go through them. I believe you get one of each. That would make the most sense. If you had bought this, if you had paid for the secret layer, you'd probably be paying, an egregious amount of money. You can feel the texture on the lands. So there's your plains, your white mana. There's your island. It's almost hard to get across, like, how good... As much as I don't like secret layers, these look really good. I believe this is your swamp. It's like your red light district. Big old pair of lips, maybe big old pair of titties somewhere hanging out. Valuable card. Hey, you know, some of these might actually have a bit of value on them. Put finger grime all over it. Nah, these are fine. My fingers are clean. I made sure to wash right before all this. Here's your mountain. You got Fuji in the background, it looks like, or what is supposed to represent Fuji. I think they have to pay for the copyright. Forest. Looking very clean. Very clean forest. I like that. Some of these are going into the few decks I have. And then you get a whatever mountain, apparently. I don't know what the deal is with the mountain here. Maybe it's a reference to something. That I do not know. Now we have one more thing to go into. This is the big hit, I believe, of the whole box. This will be where we get spicy. Yep, this is our last little MetaZoo card. And I am going to bet this is one of the Rudy promos. And the Rudy promos hold a pretty impressive premium, I believe. Let's see what we get. What do you guys think? Rudy promo? What else could it be? Ooh. It is indeed a Rudy promo. It is, what is this? Rudy, the market medium. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. If we had a nicer camera, you could get a real good look at it. Now, MetaZoo has a game to play. What that game is, I have no clue. I know they're getting a lot of deals in with Walmart now as well, and a few other big companies like that. You know, it's a big child-friendly game. You know, real quick, because I'm curious, I want to see how we made out. We're gonna track over to eBay, and that's pretty much the box, right? That was Rudy's way of celebrating 6.9 years on YouTube and running the Patreon and all of that. I would have liked to have bought one of these personally. I was not able to. This one was sent to me. I was told to open it. Gonna get everything shipped up and sent back. But we're gonna see how much these are worth. Let's see. The Rudy Market Medium card. They're selling for about 100, 200 bucks. I want to see what sold listings look like. I think my buddy might have made away pretty good. Yep. They're selling for about 250 a pop for the market medium card. So for this one right here, that's about 200-300 bucks. Cheapest listing I've seen is 250. So they're selling for a penny and a half. Now, Rudy's nice metal. I'm interested in that. How much did the nice metals go for? The nice metals go for a little bit cheaper. They're a little bit, you know, easier to obtain, I suppose. A modest $85, you know, not super cheap, not super expensive, but, you know, still pricey for a piece of cardboard I will not be playing anytime soon. And they do come in their nice little packets. We didn't get anything crazy. There's a few people that probably have gotten some exceptional cards. You know, the Gem Keepers, those cards upwards of 1,200 bucks. And I think the best thing we got might be the case of Tales of Aria. It is an unlimited case, so it's not the best. But a redeem is a redeem, and I do plan on using my redeem. Well, not my redeem. I think my buddy plans on using his redeem. But I think that's it. I think for a short little box opening stream, that covers it. Get everything boxed back up here. I can't really box that up. You know, this is something we're going to have to handle off camera. We'll go ahead and close it down, though. Box is now voided. There's no coming back. You cannot reseal your box. And if you're looking for some advice, depending on how you see Rudy, you might agree with it. Be greedy when others are fearful. I think that advice has served him well over the years, and I think it would probably serve a lot of other people very well. That'll be it. This will make up for our little kerfuffle today with the ISP kind of shitting on us, throwing us under the bridge, as they say. Hope you enjoyed the very, very, very brief box opening. You guys have a good one.